Hey there, thanks for joining I Think I'm Gonna Uke. My name is Tony and welcome to the channel where you'll find free ukulele videos, tutorials, and play-alongs. So no matter if you're a brand new ukulele player or even if you're more experienced, I want to help you get to the next level in your playing. If you haven't already, go ahead and click like and subscribe and be sure to click the notification bell. That way you get updated on the latest videos. Remember, these lessons are totally free, so by you helping, it really helps grow the channel. All right, in this lesson, I'll show you how to play all the major chords on the ukulele. So that's A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Now some of the major chords definitely are more common and you see them all the time, like F, C, G, D, and A. And then there's a couple E and B that are pretty rare. You're not going to see them that often, but I'll still teach you how to play them because you might encounter different variations, especially like instead of a B, you might see a B flat or something like that. So we'll show you how to play those in just a minute. All right, we're going to start off with the F chord, the F major chord. It's relatively easy. You just need 2 fingers to play it. You just put your first finger on the second string on the first fret, your second finger on the 4th string on the 2nd fret, and just strum. Now we're gonna just strum, just up, down strum, just to kind of get the feel for these chords. So for an F major, that's your first finger, 2nd string, 1st fret, your second finger, 4th string on the 2nd fret. So it should sound like that. All right, next we're going to play the C major chord, which for sure is probably the easiest of all the major chords because you just need 1 finger. We're going to use our 3rd finger, our ring finger, on the 1st string on the 3rd fret. All right, the next chord we're going to learn is the G major chord. So this one we need 3 fingers for. So you'll put your first finger on the 3rd string on the 2nd fret, your second finger on the 1st string on the 2nd fret, and then your 3rd finger on the 2nd string on the 3rd fret. Now be sure to push down and squeeze just right where you hear all the chords, all the notes ring out clean. If you hear kind of a buzz or it sounds kind of muted, that means you're not pushing down hard enough. So when you strum it, it should sound pretty clear. All right, and the next one we're going to learn is the D major chord. Now there's a couple different ways that you can, different finger positions for D, but the notes for the D major are still the same. They're the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string all on the 2nd fret. So I'm going to show you this way, using your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th finger, like so. Press your 2nd finger on the 4th string, your 3rd finger on the 3rd string, and your 4th finger on the 2nd string. It's all on the 2nd fret. Okay. Now you can play with your 1st, 2nd, and 3rd finger. If that feels a bit more comfortable, you can do that. But the reason I want to show you to play it with your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th finger is because a lot of times when you're transitioning or changing from a D chord to another chord like an A or even a D minor, you're really just putting that 1st finger down. You have it available to put it down, and you can kind of just pivot around your other fingers that you need to. Where if you're playing with your 1st, 2nd, and 3rd finger, it's a little bit more of an awkward change when it comes to changing chords. So if you just learn to play with your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th finger, it'll come in handy later on as you're learning other chords. Sorry about this part. There was a problem with my video clip for the E major chord, but I'll show you with the charts. If you put your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th finger all on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string on the 4th fret, and your 1st finger on the 1st string on the 2nd fret, there's your E major chord. You might see another way to play E major, which I think is a little bit more difficult fingering, is if you put your 1st finger on the 4th string on the 1st fret, your 2nd finger on the 1st string on the 2nd fret, and then your 4th finger, your pinky, on the 3rd string on the 4th fret. This is also an E major chord. It is a different voicing, but I feel like that chord or that finger shape is a lot harder than using your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th finger all on the 4th fret and your 1st finger on the 2nd fret. You'll probably find that way easier. All right, back to the regular video. All right, the last chord we're going to learn is the B major chord. The B major chord, you you have to push down the first and second strings. So it's kind of like a half bar. And if to do that, you just use your thumb and put it in the middle of the neck of the ukulele to help you squeeze it down a little bit tougher or tighter. And then your second finger goes on the third string on the third fret, and your third finger goes on the fourth string on the fourth fret. There you go. And there's a B major. And that's it. Those are all the major chords on the ukulele. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Be sure to click like and subscribe and click the notification bell. And if you have any questions or any comments, just leave it in the comment section below.